Ryan.
Hello, John.
Hello, my good friend Ryan. How are you?
All right, how are you?
Tone's important, isn't it, I feel, in that intro? Because if I'd gone, hello, Ryan, my good friend Ryan, it would have taken on a very different meaning, I feel.
Yeah.
Mood.
It would.
How are you, though?
I'm all right.
Good.
All right, mate. You?
Okay?
Yeah.
Breathing?
Yeah.
ASMR for you there. Yeah, it's not bad. No, life's been okay.
Good.
I have a series of notes that I've made
Okay.
through the week. Are you ready?
Just before, can we just shout out our sponsors?
Yes, of course.
Done.
Okay,
We have none.
that was good.
So if you want to sponsor
maybe
us,
one day,
please do.
please do, so we can say something there. And
We want to be able to be
episode,
demonetized.
Yes,
That's
exactly.
what we want.
Yeah,
I want to be monetized so we can be demonetized.
and then eventually cancelled.
Yes, that's the plan.
Please. So, my God, I stop spending so much time online. So this is just a list of words that I've written throughout the week of talking points. So these might be quite interesting. I'm going to say them out of order as well, so they won't make any sense.
Okay.
Prescription drugs. Parking ticket. Interviewed for a doc on Corcor.
Mm-hmm.
How do you do it? Team Vampire Vengeance.
Yes.
Global counter-terrorism, but vampires.
Yeah.
Submersible nukes hijacked. Wants to nuke Transylvania due to a Dracula disagreement. They realise if they bless the Pacific Ocean, then it may just kill the vampire on board, just in time.
That was a long word. On vampires.
Yeah, sorry, that was a paragraph. Being forced to watch Vampire Diaries.
There you go.
There we go. We got a full circle. There's my list of names.
I didn't write any notes.
No.
For what happened.
I just thought I'd forget if I don't.
How could you forget?
How could I forget
Vampire Diaries?
How could I forget Team Vampire Vengeance?
Yeah, which is
Yeah,
we need to talk about that. So that's been the subject.
It's been a talking point for a week now.
Too many voice notes.
Voice notes.
Yeah, so
one day we'll release those.
Oh yeah,
totally unredacted.
Can you imagine? That's when we
get cancelled. Yes, that's the day
when one of us sells the other one out.
Self-sabotage.
Can you imagine? Yeah. I feel like David Coote. There you go.
God,
that's
relevant.
Coote
doesn't like a clock.
Yeah. Soccer for the Americans. It won't have made the news over there. I don't think. There's been other stuff going on.
Yeah, there's been other things. What happened there the other day? I saw loads of people posting letters.
Yeah.
Strange.
There was it seemed to be like some big sports event going on.
Well, it's like a postal event, yeah. And they were all posting these things in boxes. They even filmed Trump doing it.
Weird.
He was totally irrelevant now, wasn't he? What's going on?
He's back, I think.
Yeah, and Biden did it. I don't think he knew he was doing it, but they led him to it, and he, did it.
Did you see the...
Did you see him walking in the sand the other day? Sorry.
No.
Oh my God, it looked like he forgot how to walk in sand.
Oh, you're not Biden?
Yeah.
Oh, I was thinking
to Trump.
There was a still of Trump, like, looking over at his wife voting, and it was just, like, making sure.
Imagine
Harris.
She's quite outspoken though. It's like she's quite opposite about her views of obviously issues surrounding women's bodies and what the rights they have to do with what they want to do with them. So she's been quite outspoken about that. So I can imagine some of those conversations at home are quite awkward. But
the new home. Wow, back
at home with the Trumps.
Imagine.
The
Kardashians.
Oh God.
So yeah, we decided, didn't we, that sort of once a month we'd do a bit of a wrap up of what we've been doing, what we've been watching. There you
What's been going on? Oh God!
You nearly made it to 5 minutes.
Oh, just demonetized this now for this video.
Oh well!
All those hundreds of thousands of views now. This will eventually get what we're throwing away. If this is the one that pops off, I'm going to be seriously annoyed now.
I don't think it will.
Actually, you have to apply for monetization anyway first, don't you? In some way, don't you?
It's not on our radar yet, mate.
No, that's true. It's not even
subscribers first.
Even in our solar system, mate.
I
the James Webb to see the monetization from where we are.
Right, it's
light years away. Oh God, my phone's just fallen off.
So yeah, I saw what do you refer to as on the podcast? Your better half.
Yeah, my other half, my better half, depends what sort of day we've had.
Yeah, just other.
Other.
I saw her today.
Indoors.
Yeah, she was. So I was with my daughter.
So that way, there's a picture of her on there. I can't flash that on the
No.
podcast.
I was with my daughter, who
Yes.
you've met
Yes.
and gave you lots of smiles.
She's lovely, yeah.
She didn't give her one smile, and I've been waiting to tell you that
I think
all day.
rightly so.
I said, is it the accent?
It scares them off.
I think that's what.
You're right, Bab. What you doing in the buggy? That sort of thing. Hi, Birmingham fans. I'm only joking.
I mean, that's not even Birmingham.
No,
that's like proper black country.
That's yam, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yo.
I don't think we have anyone from.
What's your cock?
Did we have anyone from Didn't we have someone from Dudley download an episode?
Oh,
so there
no.
you go. They've now become offended.
Yes,
they won't listen again.
It's all said with love, though. It is genuinely said with love. Yeah, actual love. Yeah, I am actually in love with the Romy, so it's fine.
Yeah.
By the way, don't judge my phone case. I know it looks horrendous, but it just keeps the phone safe. Okay,
it certainly does. No one's going to nick that.
No, look at it. Looks like something from I don't know, like a 1980s sci-fi film.
Yeah, it does. It looks like if you press the right buttons, like a hologram would come out of it, and your commander would tell you something.
And something that annoys me, right? Actually, touching on that, I like that you've spoken about computers, especially in that we've spoken about, especially in the 70s and 80s. Even now, to this day, in TV shows, it annoys the hell out of me, especially cheaper budget TV shows, like rubbish ones.
You can swear now you've already done
shit ones.
Yeah.
They always have the computers making noises with everything they do on the screen. Like, can you imagine how annoying that would actually be if you had a whole system of those computers in your offices? Like, literally every time they call up a screen, it goes bloop, and then it go, and I'm like, this isn't the 80s.
No, you're right.
It's not a word processor.
Yeah, true.
RM Nimbus throwback, 80s kids, you might remember. No,
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that bugs me. And they even do it now to this day. And I'm thinking, why would you have a computer constantly making a beeping noise with every action you take on the desktop? It's insanity.
And I watched something recently where it was like meant to be sort of MI5y and the typing. There's no way that what's being typed. You can't type that quick.
No.
Like what comes up on the screen.
It's ridiculous.
It's crazy.
It is. The whole thing, it's just stupid.
TV and films
just to make
shit.
it rubbish. Why do we even bother watching them?
Or talk about them on a podcast?
Well, there are good ones, though.
There are a few.
There are better ones.
We are going to talk about one today.
I just can't, I can't take those whole, sexy MI5. We just did a drone strike on a church in Syria. Yes, God damn it. Like, yeah, okay, brilliant, thanks.
Team America style.
America.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, so there's been a lot going on in the world. Not so much really for us in life, I don't think.
No. So you went to go and see my other half. She didn't give you any smiles, which was nice. The daughter.
No, she didn't give her any smiles. No.
Lovely.
She was annoyed about that.
Yeah, and she always does because the children always prefer me.
Mm-hmm.
I have to say that.
And she said that all you'd done is moaned about how much you're raking from the gym. And she said she doesn't know how you are coherent enough to do a podcast because you just talk so much shit at home.
Yeah. So it's okay. So this is a nice segue. So what that statement originally came from was there was a scene in Vampire Diaries, okay, that I am being currently forced to watch in the background whenever I walk into my front room of my house because Jo is currently working her way, Jo, my better half, is currently working her way back through Vampire Diaries for like the third or fourth time.
And you told me this show has got like a ridiculous amount of episodes.
Like 22 episodes or something per season.
And there's more than one season.
Oh man, there's like 14 seasons or something.
That's like
might
more
be
than
more
Friends.
than that. It's unreal.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So I walk in and there's a scene. Now I can't go into too much detail because it will take way too long. There's a blonde woman. She's a vampire.
Mm-hmm.
There's a young man, quite hench, chiseled. Oh yeah, yes.
So he's a werewolf.
Great. Well, yeah, I love that. Werewolf.
Mm.
She says something like, I can't even remember his name. Let's just call him Jack. Jack, why did you leave? And he's like, mumbles something, and then I walked in just at that point, and I went, "Babe, pause it," which straight away drives her insane. I saw the eyes go like this, pause, turns and faces me around, stood there, and I go, "Would you have carried on watching this show if the first time round you watched it, he he had just gone because I'm a wolf boy now." And then gone on all fours and gone, oh, at the sky. It's the middle of the day. And just ran off super fast on all fours, but clearly sped up film because there's like a car in the background that goes like 4,000 miles an hour. Like the speed of light in the background, clearly sped up. And she just looked at me, held my gaze for a second or two, just to let me know that she was disappointed. Just enough time to let me know that she was disappointed in what I just said. And she just went, "How do you even do a podcast?" Which literally, yeah, broke me when she said that. Like in a good way.
Yeah.
It was hilarious. Yeah.
And then you spent the week sending me voice notes of clips. Some that I don't know if we can really even put out.
Probably not some of them.
But
one day.
Essentially like a hybrid of Team America.
Yes.
And
so basically,
Vampire Diaries.
Yeah. So it's Team Vampire Vengeance.
Right.
Is what it's called. In Vampire Diaries, right now, I bear in mind I've been forced to watch this nearly 4 times a cycle of it. I've probably inadvertently, without wanting to, seen every episode now.
Right.
Through the cycles, okay? Through walking through the lounge to the kitchen.
Not actually sitting and watching it.
No, God, no. I do sit down occasionally and it's on, but I will just look on my phone and just look up and just occasionally look at the TV and go, Jesus Christ. I'll just go, or I'll just say, I always got this thing with like awful films or TV shows that whenever there's like a dramatic thing that happens and they don't know what to write in the dialogue, like Michael Bay, for instance, will just put something like, "Oh my God." Oh, it's always that. Yeah, it's always, "Oh my God." So I'll look up and I'll go, "Oh my God." And then the character usually does go, "Oh my God."
Yeah, you can predict what's coming.
So good. And they always got great little lines and quips, haven't they, when they rip someone's throat out or something.
I remember years ago.
I thought I was full.
I've
only just had lunch.
Yeah, that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
There was when Ricky Gervais and Steve Merchant and Carl Pilkington did their original podcast.
Yes, I remember.
Steve Merchant talked about this newspaper article, and he said, "I just want you to wonder if the journalist added a bit of creative license when saying what had happened." So it was a couple in the UK, and the guy had been like sort of ensnared by this cult in America of like vampires.
Okay.
Well, not actually, but
yeah.
And he like left her, and she said, "I thought it was just a hobby," but he left and moved to America to join this cult.
Okay.
And at the end of it, she apparently said to the journalist, would she?
Allegedly.
If he asked me back now, I'd say fangs, but no fangs.
Do you think she actually did say that? I reckon there's some creative license there.
I mean, yeah, when you told me about Vampire Diaries, just put
Vampire Diaries. So I want to take Vampire Diaries IP, intellectual property, and get a spin-off. Right, the spin-off is Team Vampire Vengeance. Okay. Now in the show there are actually police, and the other day there was actually some sort of government agent in there, and she was like talking to the policewoman. She's like, "What's happening with these vampires?" And I was like, no. And I think that's what really gave me the full-on idea for Team Vampire Vengeance, which I will eventually make. It's going to be a parody, but it's going to be amazing. Yeah. They just the CIA or the NSA. Now we've said that, this video is probably being tracked.
Thanks, someone's listening. Finally.
Yes, finally got a viewer. I don't care if it's even. I don't care if it's just surveillance. It's fine. Watch me. So needy. So Team Vampire Vengeance.
Yeah.
CIA finally realise that vampires exist, and they don't just exist in America. They exist in Rusky, and they exist in like Iran.
Yeah.
Ooh, other places. They exist in like China. Ooh.
There's only ever just in like one town. I think you said the town in it's called Mystic Falls.
Mystic Falls. Might as well just be called Death Town. Move Here and Die Town. Just call it that. Population minus. It's in the minus figures now. They're a negative value of population.
And also, aren't vampires? Are they dead anyway?
Yeah, yeah.
Or they actually live forever, so they actually keep the
Well,
population
no,
up.
they can die in Vampire Diaries.
Oh,
There are ways.
okay.
I'm not getting into that.
No, we've talked about vampires for way too long already. To be honest,
it's getting a great bit of PR. But just quickly touch upon it. They realise that vampires exist. They don't just exist in America. They
In
exist in
Mystic
other
Falls.
yeah. So they need to employ the American ones into the FBI. They need to bring them in. And what's one of his name? What's his Stefan? That's one of them. Get me Stefan. He needs to go to Iraq. It's going to be great. Honestly, you're not Stefan anymore.
Space. Watch this space.
You're part of a terrorist organization. You got to take out the head vampire. And my point was that I had an idea earlier. So this is unheard of from it, right? So, okay, just very quickly. This is the last I talk of vampires because it's insanity. Foreign agent vampire. Can't believe I'm even saying those words out loud. Sent in, hijacks a nuclear sub. American nuclear sub. Right? Okay. They're like, there's no way we can get there in time before it's going to take out the Hulk. We got to damn it. Oh my God. He's like, give me Stefan. It's always Stefan. Damon, the other one, just gets, I don't know what he's doing. He's always drunk. Actually, they can't get drunk in Vampire Diaries. They can drink as much as they want, but they can't get drunk. That would be quite frustrating.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you do just want to get drunk. Or every time you drink, you just want to get drunk. It depends what sort of life you lead. But no judgments here. So, nuclear sub, they realise the only way they can do it is to get everyone on the coastal line, right? Sorry, every reverend available, vicar available, priest, you would probably call them over there, available to just stand on the coastline in front of the sea as it's washing up on the beach in front of them and bless the Pacific Ocean. So they do it. He's like, I can't even cope with the idea. If we get just enough priests, we might just bless enough of this goddamn ocean. And then they bless it, and then you can see, like, I don't know, tingly glitter. I don't know. What does it look like after you bless it? It looks the same, doesn't it?
I mean, yeah, I grew up,
but it's blessed.
I grew up Catholic, and I actually believed that holy water was some kind of different
special where it is
thing.
Well, it killed the vampire in the sub.
Well, there you go.
Well, hang on. Actually, we don't know that it does.
No,
and then it tingles.
No, don't give any spoilers away. God forbid.
Spoiler alert.
People might not watch. Jesus Christ.
They will. And then glitters off, and they're all like waiting there. Stefan's there, waiting in bated breath in the briefing room. Don't know. And then and it works, and they take him out, and obviously it only kills the vampire, and then all the crew are like, America,
Hoorah.
yeah, and then
we need to think of like a vampire twist on Hoorah, and then maybe that's for next episode.
Yeah, I don't know what that could be.
We'll come up with one.
We'll come up with something, but then at the end of every episode, like a budget manager from the actual Pentagon comes in and goes, "This is fucking insane. This is costing. What are you doing? Why are we flying around just single vampires on first class jets? Like when I could just send a missile."
Yeah, he's like the old fuddy-duddy type, like the
he's like, I'm not using this new vampire stuff. I don't know why he's talking like that if he's a general. Actually, that's insane. He wouldn't make it that high up in the ranks, would he? He'd be a bit more. I'm not using these goddamn vampires. Yeah, stuff like that.
I like it.
And they're having arguments in the war room.
They can't look in mirrors, can they?
What, generals? Because they're so guilt ridden with what they've done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Vampires. Yeah, they can't look in mirrors. They can't see their own reflection. They have lots of little gaffs of that in the parody.
Oh, you could, couldn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to stop thinking about.
Or it could be like the giveaway, couldn't it? All like humans now have to carry pocket mirrors. So they go
that could
hold it out next to
the
person, and then if they can't see them, they're like, ah.
But it could be like a market scene where there's like a little shop
mirrors.
Sort of stall thing with mirrors, and then the one person they think they walks past and they can see.
Don't actually try and make it good. That actually sounds like a good idea.
Oh yeah, sorry.
I want it to be awful.
Yeah, I mean it will be.
Yeah,
Just keep
even with
me
that one
away.
addition of
Yeah,
that
yeah,
one
that
good
one
bit, and I
scene.
think the rest of that. Oh my god.
So yeah, so
Okay, yeah,
vampires.
yeah. Vampires. We're
You
done
come
with
up with a whole
vampires.
show.
Yeah, whole show. Team Vampire Vengeance trademark.
I
Just quickly, any studio execs out there who want to hit me up for that idea, um, I'm happy to sit down and talk to you. Probably,
will be ringing off the hook.
yeah, even if it's Adam Sandler's production company.
He won't have you after what you've said about him.
I don't know. If there's money to be made, I think he might.
Oh,
He made Little Nicky.
yeah. That I looked on IMDb at the worst films ever.
Okay.
Little Nicky was in there.
Was it? It
Yeah,
should be.
yeah, yeah.
It should be because I just can't deal with looking at it on the screen and listening to it.
Yeah, we'll have to because we tend to focus on good films,
We
like
should do
TV
some bad
shows.
ones. Yeah.
We will for sure.
Because there's some out there.
Okay, so your other points. You've been asked to do. You've been interviewed.
That was yesterday. Yeah.
Because you are the. It says father on Wikipedia, but I first say Godfather when I explain it to
just the
people.
fact that it's on there is insane.
I know that you are the father of the core genre.
Yeah, apparently.
So people come and sit at your feet and listen to how to make.
I wonder what you're saying then.
Whatever it is you make.
Like a Jabba the Hutt style, sort of.
Yeah. Imagine this American student meets you and you come onto the Zoom call
Oh my
and
God.
you are Jabba the Hutt. Just all you say is core.
Yeah.
No, but that, to be
You're
fair,
like, wow, what an artist.
yeah.
Or if that was Vampire Diaries, oh my god. Anyway, go on.
That's cool. That is cool.
Yeah,
You've
it's
asked to
great.
do that.
It's a lovely, lovely compliment that people actually want to talk to me, just in general,
And
just on a day-to-day basis, not even about
just
core.
entertain
just
you.
actually look at me and converse with me on some sort of human level is great. Please do it more, please.
I think if people spoke to you more, the core genre might die out.
I think it might not, probably wouldn't exist.
I think the fact that you live the life you live.
Oh, don't make it sound like that because people literally think in the comments I live in like a shed or something in like the middle of nowhere and I've just deserted society.
I think it comes across that you're very disillusioned with the way the world is.
Well, I am, but I still have to exist within it.
Yeah, you do. But some people might just go, fuck this, and go and live in the woods.
Oh, mate, I admire those people that do that.
Yeah.
I really do. That can cut themselves off from society like that. But
so we are planning to do, for those of you who follow High Inquiries on TikTok, we are planning to do an episode where we look at some of your stuff, and dissect it a bit.
Yeah, look at some of my stuff.
And get.
Don't dissect it though. Just play with it a little bit. Touch it.
People will like to get inside your head, I think, and understand what the fuck's going on in there.
Yeah, I would like to get in there as well and have a sift through. So it'll be quite interesting. I do really love talking about it, and I probably will. I noticed in the interview yesterday, actually, Zach was one of them. I can't remember the other guy's name. I'm really sorry. One of them was actually a British guy out in Texas. And Joe always takes the mickey the way I say that word, so I say it quietly. Texas.
Oh, that's fine.
Thank you. But I do find myself going off on lots of tangents when people ask me sort of a specific question about the core genre or about the videos or something. And so I'll start and then I find myself going off on a tangent and then I'll go, what was the original question again? And then we'll go back. And then,
that's where you get some of the best information.
Yeah, I think so. And I think it flowed quite nicely. It's lovely to talk about. So yeah, it's always a privilege that people want to talk to me about it. It's nice.
Definitely. I think it's amazing.
As the father of core.
And you are able to, obviously, I think it comes with the territory that you don't indulge in the sort of people putting you on a pedestal thing because of the very nature of the stuff you make. But I think it's good that people recognise it and that they understand. It does speak to a lot of people. You can't ignore that. I mean, I haven't got TikTok, as you know, but you send me some of yours, and yeah. As a psychologist, I think it'd be interesting when we have the conversation to think about what I want to know more about.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you ask away and I'll just answer as best I can. That's what I always say, really. Just ask away and I'll answer as best I can. I'll ramble.
Yeah, that's good. That's what you want.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we came into this with no plan at all of what we were going to talk about. I was going to ask, is there anything... So...
Sciatica. Sorry, that was one of the other notes.
Oh, God, yeah, you've had that bad.
That's bad. Bad. Screaming in pain at one point.
from a media perspective, I suppose, to keep it something within our genre.
Yeah.
Anything interesting you've been watching?
Vampire Diaries.
Oh god. I should have asked that at the start.
I know. So I did just finish. So in between the last episode and this episode, I was currently watching it at the time, but didn't mention it then. It's my second time watching it. It was Joe's first time. Was Breaking Bad.
Oh
So
yeah.
we rewatched that,
Mm-hmm.
and we smashed through that season pretty quick.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
we finished that, and now she's dropped back down to that level of Vampire Diaries.
It's
But
quite a drop.
Breaking Bad, yeah, it's great fun. Love it.
Yeah.
Forgot how good it is. Some of the scenes in that just amazing. Some of the foreshadowing and writing in it, I really did enjoy it. I really did enjoy that show. It was good.
Nice.
What about you? Have you been watching anything?
I started watching The Leftovers.
Yeah, where have I seen that? Is that BBC?
No, it was on Sky,
Oh, okay.
but it came out in 2014.
Oh, yes, I have. Yeah, okay.
And it was out for 3 years. It did 3 seasons back to back.
Mm,
And my mate Fee, who we mentioned on the last episode, the one who watched, what was it, Blair Witch when he was 9.
yes, yeah, and he's not damaged at all.
He suggested it to me, and he said he was told that like the first season's good,
Yeah.
but then the second and third are meant to have some like of the highest ratings of series like ever.
Right. Okay.
And it's essentially this. I'm sort of midway through the first season, but it's on one day, October the 14th. Just at this point in time, like 2% of the whole world's population just disappear.
Okay, yes, I have seen
And then
clips of this.
Goes for 3 years
Did
on.
it just get cancelled though?
Well, apparently
Or does
no,
it finish?
it ends.
Oh, it actually has an end. So
When I
that's
saw
nice.
like season 1 to 3, the last episode of season 3, the synopsis is you get the answer as to what's happened.
Right, okay, because there's nothing worse than starting a show,
No.
because Joe's done that a few times, and now she actually makes me check if it was cancelled before she starts watching.
No, this one definitely had like a plan.
Okay, that's
But
good.
it's got, so it's set in America, but it's got Christopher Eccleston,
Yes, yeah.
who was Doctor Who.
Yeah.
So I've been watching that, and he plays a priest in it. Because obviously, a lot of people think it's religious. A lot of people think it's science fiction,
all different stuff,
sort of whatever. So yeah, it's like a bit of a kind of. It's giving me sort of Lost vibes,
Okay.
which is good.
Yeah, I've never watched that.
Oh yeah.
No, I never watched
First
it.
time round, I mean, it's sort of, I don't know, the end divides a lot of people.
Yeah, I've heard.
Because I think it was, I don't know if they ever had a full plan of, I know they did. They did have a full plan of where it was meant to end.
Okay.
It was 6 seasons in the end. It was crazy.
Mm.
But yeah, that sort of vibe, but it's very, very good.
Okay.
So
I might have to go back.
and The Devil's Hour.
Yes, I remember you talking about this before.
Season 1, I thought that was it. It was a wrap. And then they brought out a second
There's another
season.
one now,
And
right?
that is another ex-Doctor Who, Capaldi.
Okay.
He's fantastic in it.
He's so good.
He's absolutely fantastic.
He's good. Go watch him in anything.
So yeah, I mean, that's worth a watch for sure. The first season was a bit jumpy and a bit too jumpy for me.
Okay.
So there's this like kid in it who's
no.
just stares.
See, I don't like kiddie ghosts and freaky kids.
Well, you know, like when it's like that, we talked about this in the last episode about like those moments where someone closes a cupboard door and something's there. The two characters in it that really make me jump is the main character's son and her mum. And her mum's like very like gaunt and kind of like looks scary, and then the son just fucking has this blank expression and just
they always freak me out. Kids.
So like in the middle of the night she'll like wake up and it'll be like,
God,
and then
standing over the bed or something.
Yeah. But it's worth a watch. So yeah, and I've just been put on to, again by the same person. I'm mentioning him too much.
It's fine. Give him an advertisement. I mean, he's not making any money out of it yet, so it's fine.
No, neither way.
Exactly. He's definitely not.
15 Stories High, Sean.
Okay, I haven't seen anything about that.
Well, no, I've heard of it over the years, but it was made years ago.
Sean Locke, I didn't even know he had a sitcom.
Yeah, he wrote it. And it was commissioned by the BBC.
Any good?
So far, I mean, I've only watched the first episode, but it's his humour put into a sitcom.
Okay, that should be very good.
It's good. And it's
Is he
got... Yeah, he's the main character.
Yeah.
Him and a guy called Benedict Wong, who I know as being...
I recognize that name.
Well, I've only ever seen him. He's playing a comedic character in it, but I've only ever seen him in Top Boy as like one of the main.
Never watched that either.
Yeah, you need to watch that because the original Top Boy, he's like the main sort of gangster,
Oh, okay.
dangerous guy,
Okay.
very serious. But in this, he's like completely different.
It's good that they're
So
giving
yeah,
us range, right? A bit of range.
yeah. So yeah, you should
Okay,
get
I'll
onto
check
that as
that
well.
out. I do want to. Me and Joe, we're gonna watch The Last of Us. We haven't watched that yet.
You gotta watch that.
I really want to see that.
It is really good. I've never been too into zombie stuff,
No,
but
but it's not too. The first season isn't too zombie anyway, is it? It's more people related.
yeah, it's really good.
Yeah, I
You
want
got
to watch that.
your man out of Game of Thrones
Yeah.
and the girl at Game of Thrones
Yes.
as well.
Yeah.
I should know their names. I don't.
I
But
don't know.
yeah,
Wait, hang on. No, that's gonna annoy me now. I've got to get a name. Bella Ramsey.
that's her in
Can't.
Thrones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not him.
No, as in that's her character now. I'm thinking of the actress.
What? That is her name, isn't it?
No. No, Ramsey. Oh no, I'm thinking Ramsey Bolton. Hang on.
Yeah, Ramsey Bolton was her
Sorry.
character.
Yeah.
Bella Ramsey. Yeah,
That
that's
must
her
be it.
name. I
Yeah.
can't remember his name.
She's very good in it.
Yeah, she was good in that.
Yeah. No, you should watch.
In The Last of Us. Well, yeah, I do need to see that. I really do need to. We just haven't got around to it because now we've fallen into this pit of Vampire Diaries and spin-offs. You know, it's just insanity.
And of course, over the last month, so this is kind of our November episode. Joker 2 came out. Neither of us have watched that yet,
No.
but it's been slammed.
But then I've also seen the odd one saying this will be classed as a classic in years to come, which is quite bizarre. So it's very divisive, which means I have to watch it.
I'm definitely going to watch
I feel
it.
like I want to watch it. So we should do that, and we should do Megaopolis, which is Francis Ford Coppola's most recent Flopolis, probably. Strange. In certain cinemas, did you hear what happened?
No.
So
I don't know anything about
it's
this
so
film apart from
pretentious.
you said
It sounds like it's the most pretentious thing in the world, right? So in certain cinema complexes or showings, there's a scene where Adam Driver, and it's just a single shot on him, on his face, and he's at some sort of press conference. And there's lots of different press. You can hear them, obviously, with the translation in different areas. And then at one point, a real person is stood just in front of the screen with a microphone, talking to Adam Driver on the screen and asking him questions, and he's answering him as if he's talking to him in person. It's the weirdest thing.
Oh, God.
But then other people are like, oh my God, it's like nothing you've ever seen before. It's amazing. You have to go and watch it. But then I think, I don't know. Do I though? Because I've seen like David Lynch films and like, you know, Twin Peaks and Blue Velvet, which is just utter surrealist madness. Great. But do I have to see Meg? I don't think I do.
No, you don't, but
It's
now that
just
you said that.
self-indulgent spunk.
But, well, so
I don't know. I need to see it. So I don't know.
The
I'm
director,
being judgmental. Yes, leads in right nicely.
because our sort of episode for this week, which is going to be separate to this, is Apocalypse Now, and I know from that. I mean, this guy operates on a different frequency.
Yeah.
So I suppose having created such masterpieces in the past, he's got to try and recreate that
spectacle.
Yeah, but maybe now he's just at a point where it doesn't quite fit with the world today.
I think if you chase, I don't know, I think if you chase that sort of spectacle on any sort of artistic level, like even if you're just making short things, even if you're just making TV adverts, like I think if you're not making something that you truly just want to make, I think in a lot of ways he did make just something he wanted
that's
to
probably,
make.
That's probably the truest sign that that's what he's done. He doesn't give a shit if people like it or not. Yeah,
I mean, who gives a fuck? If he wanted to just make it and it's made, then he's succeeded. Perfect.
Yeah.
But I think some audience reactions are going to be, well, I have seen them. They're like, whoa, what?
It does make me want to watch it.
Have you seen any of the scenes of the dialogue or anything?
Nothing. I know nothing about it.
It's very bizarre. There's a scene with Adam Driver sat in this like crazy, like it looks like CGI to be honest, mansion. And there's a girl actually from the Game of Thrones. I can't remember her name in real life. She was like the aide to Daenerys, the one who got with the guard. Yeah. Then she stood there, and he says something like, "Do you think something entitles you to trudge through the treasures of my Amazonian mind or something?" And I'm just like, and she goes, entitles me. And he goes, yes. And she goes, entitles me. And he goes, yes. And then she goes, entitles me again, as if it's going to go on forever. And I thought I was stuck in some paradox when I was watching the scene. I was like, started to have a panic attack. And he goes, yes. I was just like, this isn't real.
Yeah, that's.
But it is. And he spent a lot of money on it. And he sold a vineyard.
Yeah, you shouldn't have done
So
that.
he shouldn't have done that. Should just kept the vineyard. Just keep drinking.
He's going to need the drink now.
Wow, yeah.
To cope with all
The
these
irony.
reviews, yeah.
Oh, I need a drink now, but I don't own that vineyard.
I want to watch it now.
I want to watch it. We
You've
need
just sold
to
it
see
to
it.
me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Entitled me? Yes. Oh my God. And then he goes, sorry, I forgot. This is the best bit. He sits there, and this is going to be my best impression. He goes, he chats away. Why don't you, socialize with the people? Blah, blah, blah. I don't care about you. All I care about is progress and all this sort of stuff. He goes, literally like this. So why don't you go back to the club? And I was just like, oh no. I literally felt dirty. Afterwards, I went into the shower and just like scrubbed myself lightly. Crying.
Right under the
I was
water.
whimpering. Whimpering.
That sounds awful.
Yeah.
I want to watch it. So that and Joker 2 then.
Joe just came home. She was like, you haven't watched that scene from Megapolis again, have you? Yeah.
Okay, so that's 2 we have to see.
Yeah, we have to see this.
And see whether they are actually as shit as people say.
Yeah, and I like going into those sort of ones because I think I'll go into it thinking, okay, this is either going to be absolutely superb or absolutely wank, and whatever happens is absolutely fine.
I think those, people tend to, we've seen this with 1-star reviews, haven't we? People tend to.
I mean, it's all subjective, right?
Yeah, like no one really gives films a 5. Like, I think when the hype, like so Joker, for example, the reasons why it was made, I think pissed a lot of people off. That they should have left it there.
Yeah.
Also, you got Barry Keoghan waiting to do his
Take on
version
his role,
of the Joker.
Yeah, it's all getting a bit overlapped, isn't it?
Yeah,
Really?
and then of course Joaquin Phoenix just wanted to make this himself and just said, I want to make it. And they went, okay then.
Yeah.
No worries. And
Yeah.
then,
Didn't the idea come to him in a dream?
Oh God. It's just like, yeah.
It's just virgin. Like, I like Joaquin and stuff, and I like the fact that there's not much bullshit, like, with him, it seems. He's just up front.
No, he truly believes it.
But the fact that when it comes to that sort of stuff, when all that artistry, and they're like, I saw it in a dream and all this, I just think, oh, shut up, you pretentious idiot. Like, no, like, don't write a film based off a dream, because it's probably not going to work.
Or if you did, just say you thought it up.
Yeah, I imagined it.
Just say I just sat and thought, could there be a Joker 2? Oh yeah,
yeah.
But don't
20 million.
Yeah. I mean, if that's his idea,
you got to worry, haven't you? Really. I mean, I saw a clip on TikTok, I think it was, or Reels, Instagram Reels, and it was the premiere at Cannes. And they all stood up and did the standing ovation for, I think it was 7 minutes or whatever, I don't know. I think that means it's bad in Cannes.
Yeah.
7 minutes is awful. Everyone's crying. Oh, God, we only got 7 minutes standing ovation. Well, oh, my God, the film's going to bomb. But Joaquin turns to, I can't believe I'm saying this, Lady Gaga.
Yeah.
What's her actual name?
I can't think.
Can't call a grown-up woman that. It's ridiculous.
Lady Gaga.
Lady Gaga.
Yeah.
Her. And he pretty much looks like he mouths, that was awful. It's awful. And she turns to him and goes, no, it's not. It's not. It's not. So I think he even on first viewing probably looks at him.
I'll respect it more if he goes, do you know what, that was shite.
Yeah, that was actually rubbish.
My dream was shit.
Yeah.
Didn't really get realised.
I had a dream. Talking of dreaming and sleeping, do you feel a bit sleepy today, Ryan?
I can see what you've got here. I forgot about this. You mentioned this to me the other day.
Yeah.
Smelling salts. We're going full Rogan here.
Yes, we are.
I mean,
smelling salts, bro. You want a cigar?
He's had some guests on me.
I know, right?
He went Trump, Vance, Theo Von. I mean, Theo Von, fantastic. And Theo Von was the first one to interview Trump.
Yeah.
On his run.
Yeah, I remember that.
But then he spends the whole episode to Theo Von talking about how great Trump is, and I was a bit
did he?
Yeah.
Okay.
He just basically...
Did he bring up elk meat at any point, though?
I didn't. I haven't listened to it all. I struggled to stay tuned in for that long. I
I
will.
used to watch a lot of his back in the day, to be fair. I've sort of drifted away.
I tend to watch more clips.
Yeah, I'll always watch clips when they're on.
But he
Always interests me.
stand-up comedy,
Mm-hmm.
elk meat.
Did he?
No, he will. At
Oh,
some
okay,
point.
yeah.
I'm talking about across
the
board.
format, yeah.
Ice baths.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean,
Smelling
the
salts.
is, and then smelling salts. So go on. So
Okay.
these are Eddie Halls, yeah?
Yeah, these are. Let me just turn this around for you so you can see this little bottle. Now, this is only the Beast strong smelling salts. Okay.
There you go, Eddie.
It goes strong, stronger, and strongest. So it does say when you first order them to just start at the strong.
Right. Just thinking. Is there any Can I read the side?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, because is there anything that's gonna mess you up?
I do have epilepsy.
Yeah, so I don't want to kill you. Obviously.
Well, it doesn't say.
I mean, all it does is it creates the flight or fight syndrome, isn't it? And it just gives you a burst of adrenaline into your bloodstream because your body's like, hang on, why is this chemical up my nose?
Right, so that's the point.
Yeah. So the way to do it is you open them. Well, give them a little shake like that. Anyway, it's like in a little spongy thing.
Oh,
it's like a little, but you don't take them out. So you just open the lid.
You don't snort them.
Well, no. So the best thing to do is wait for a little tickle under your nose. Just hold it under, and you'll feel a little tickle in your nose, and then just a little light sniff.
Just a light sniff, not a big.
Yeah, don't do big because that's like.
Okay.
If I wanted to screw you over, I'd say, yeah, you need to take a massive, and you would be on the floor for 10 minutes. But what's the point? I know that's ridiculous because I actually like you as a person, so I don't want to create pain.
I feel like I'm
just gonna have to put this mic down. So just listen to the sound of my testicles.
Imagine they're just singing.
Whoa. Just radioactive. Too many MRIs, that is, from the back.
I need to do this with a mic.
You need to waft it. Yeah, just don't spill it whenever you do. Just hold it up straight. Watch your eyes, it might burn a little bit. Fuck. When you get a good old big whiff. Oh my god, I saw your nostril flare out then.
Mate, my right eye went.
Yeah. Oh my god, I can smell it. I'm gonna have a whiff in a minute. Just get a bit addicted. Oh yeah, actually, yeah.
Fuck me.
Yeah.
And that's just strong.
Sorry, I just had you were just listening to my testicles through that whole thing. Oh god, I can smell it from there. Right, hold my mic. Do dual mic. Have two at once. Oh god. First time.
I'm keeping that away.
Wow. Oh my god. Oh, it's come to my eyeballs now.
Yeah, my right eye's watering.
Oh yeah, boy.
I'll do it.
Yeah, they'll do it. I'm gonna wait now.
Mine's eye media. There you go.
Mine's eyeballs melting media.
I didn't expect it to smell like that.
It's brutal, isn't it? It's a weird chemically smell, but it's because of the ammonia. So it just hits your nostrils and automatically your body is like, no, why is that there?
Yeah.
And then kicks in the adrenaline, you get a bit of oh, okay.
Yeah.
I feel alive.
Could have done with them earlier. Earlier on this evening when my energy was.
Yeah. Waning. Sometimes I do it in the morning before work at 4 a.m. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, come down there. I can see where they could get a bit addictive.
Yeah, I want another little go now.
Yeah, get them back out.
Yeah? Have another one?
Yeah, I think so.
Another hit. My eyes are watering and just hold the mic. Do the double mic. Here we go. We'll do swapsies. So brutal, isn't it? When it gets you good.
Oh yeah,
it gets you good.
I went a bit harder that time.
Go up a bit further,
Fuck yeah. They do that before bodybuilding comps, don't they?
Oh,
it's like in the back of my throat.
Powerlifting, yeah.
Yeah.
So before a big lift, gets the adrenaline pumping. You go in, the blood's flowing. You're ready to go. And it comes in bubble wrap, so it's always bad.
It's made me thirsty.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Ooh.
Wow.
I think that finishes off our shit episode.
I've got a quick quiz for you.
Oh, go on.
It's 1-star reviews.
Enter jingle here, please. Just talking to the production crew there.
Imagine.
Yeah, that's just us.
Okay. So normally, all our subscribers they know that we do this about films. I said we do this. I've done it once.
Yeah. Well, we still do it.
Today it's series. Now again,
Okay,
I've gone for 1-star reviews of, and all these series are in the top 250 rated series on IMDb.
These are top or awful. So these are 1-star.
1-star reviews
Okay,
of
sorry,
the top 250
right.
series
Okay,
ever
sorry,
made.
my eyeballs leaking from the spelling songs.
Okay, now you have to bear with me again, because sometimes I have to miss out certain words, obviously, to not give it away.
No, that's fine.
But I'm going to read this one to you. Okay.
Hit me.
I decided to stop watching it in the middle of the 3rd season because I cannot stand it anymore and I can't care less about what happens next. I heard it previously had a great rating on IMDb, so I gave it a shot. Wow, are you kidding me? I'm going to miss out some bits here because it will give away. Okay, so this will be where it gives you an in. Slow pacing is perceived differently. It's very slow paced because it showed me everything and that wasn't enough. It also told me everything. I got bored in the middle of the 1st season, but I really tried to like the series, so I continued. I even started to draw, like actually draw, whilst watching the episodes because I didn't really have to watch it anymore. Just hearing it, I could learn everything about the story.
Okay. And it got 1-star.
This person's given it 1-star. It's one of the best rated shows.
Okay, Better Call Saul?
No, you were close. Breaking
Bad. Yeah. Damn it, I was going to go with that
Now,
first.
I have to be honest. Yeah. I haven't finished Breaking Bad because it's sort of waned for me.
You? Yeah, there was, don't get me wrong, there was a short period I feel in there where it waned a little bit. But I think if you just poke through that...
I will definitely watch it again.
In my opinion, there's 2, maybe 3 if you're including True Detective seasons, with each has an episode that is probably up there with the greatest piece of television ever. And Breaking Bad is in there, and I believe it's in season 5, and it's Ozymandias. It's called the episode, and it's just the best piece of television you've ever seen. The pacing of it and everything is just, and you finally get to see the story play out, and you get to see it play out the way it should.
Okay.
So do watch it.
I will.
That person's wrong.
There was another one that everyone was watching. All of my mates were talking about it.
Okay.
And I just got so bored of it.
Really?
It had the girl in who ended up playing that like scammer. Oh, I can't even think of what it was called now, which is really annoying. But anyway.
British?
No, American.
Oh, okay.
But he played like a German scammer. She used to go, "You're so basic."
Oh, wasn't it the woman? What, the woman about some medical stuff, or where she faked some medical?
No.
Oh, right, okay.
That was the show. Anyway, I'll figure out what
we
that
digress.
Was. Okay, right. Second one. That's 5.
Hit me.
This is.
Hit me.
That's the smiling songs. I can still smiling.
Yeah, my Batman kicked in.
Okay.
Where is she? Where is Rachel? Sorry.
That's a good impression.
All you got to do is shout.
Possibly one of the most overrated shows of all time. I joined this show. Joined because I thought I was going to see a masterpiece, but it's not even close. The show is so slow. Jesus, it's so slow. It's almost torture watching this show.
How many times do they have to say show?
I've only just realised it now. It's more like any other mediocre, and then I can't say nothing extraordinary and not even well constructed. Okay, the performances are top notch.
Okay.
How would you give it 1-star then? The hype around it blows me. I think they mean blows my mind.
Odd choice of wording.
I would have. Oh, hang on. I would have given it 5 because of the great performances, but amid so much overestimation around it, it makes me give it a big 1.
Right, I need 2 on this. I need 2.
Okay, you can guess 2.
True Detective. Is it?
I'm not giving anything away.
Oh, right, okay.
You can guess 2.
Okay, True Detective or The Sopranos? Because they're both slow paced.
No.
Oh, okay. What was
Wire?
That? Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now,
season 1 was
unbelievable. I know, and Dominic West and
I always think it felt like one of the most realistic sort of cop shows.
Well, yeah, and this is the bit I missed out. This show is more like more than anything like another mediocre cop series.
Is it
No,
though? It's not like The Bill, is
definitely
it?
not.
From the 90s. I mean, the American audiences won't have a clue what I'm talking about.
I
But it,
tried to get, by the way, because you're obviously a true detective expert.
well, no, I'll go that
See
far.
other podcasts
Season
for.
one. Season one.
This is why I couldn't find it, because every single 1 star was like season 1 was a masterpiece, and then it went to shit.
Well, yeah.
But then I
Season
think people
2 isn't
talked
great.
about season 4 being really,
Apparently,
really
the
good.
most recent one with Jodie Foster.
Yeah.
Yeah. Apparently, it's supposed to be really decent. I've listened to some good reviews on that. I don't think season 3 was that bad.
I've only ever watched season 1.
It had oh my god, I can't remember his name. Anyway, I thought it was alright.
We'll do that. We'll do that at some point. Season 1.
100%.
Okay, right. I need to say the name of the show then.
Ooh.
Okay, this is gonna. You should be able to maybe from the this one's funny, right?
Go on.
I'd like to get this person on.
Go on.
This show is like a 30-minute belch.
Wow.
This show, in inverted commas,
Imagine
is
making something and then reading this that someone said about it.
right. Listen to this. This opening line. I love this for a 1-star review. This show, in inverted commas, is so bad it should be exempted from the Geneva Convention.
Wow.
The writing, in inverted brackets, everything actually seems to be improvised by the brain dead chimps on the fly, is horrible. Every single character is astoundingly unpleasant, and the sets suck. The
Is
plots.
this a comedy? Is it a comedy series?
Yeah.
Is it Curb Your Enthusiasm?
No.
Okay,
The
because that
plots
actually is partly ad lib.
No, so this is.
Okay.
They go on.
So
The
they're saying
plots
it's an
seem
insult.
to be the result of a contest of which writer cast member can dredge up the most witless and tasteless idea.
Oh my god.
The show is like a 30-minute belch. They like that one because that was their
They
title.
do like that, don't they?
If anyone were looking for proof of the dumbing down of, and then the country
Okay.
it's based in, you can probably guess.
Is it Britain or America?
America. And the total lack of standards or even a basic sense of humour remaining in our fair land, and they need to go
God.
further than this miserable piece of roadkill.
Wow.
I understand that the creators invested about $200 in the show. It looks it. Try breaking out the Visa card occasionally.
Jeez. I don't know. Let's go with that one with a comedy. And it's American. Friends?
No, it could have been. It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Oh, wow. I've never watched that.
Oh, no, it's good.
Is it? I've seen lots of clips and it looks hilarious.
Yeah, it is good. Right, okay.
I saw a clip from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, actually, and one of the characters was doing his impression from the woman from The Shield.
I don't know.
Oh my god, it was the best impression I've ever seen.
It's really good.
You've got us involved with the DEA! I thought, oh my god, that's actually the best impression I've ever heard of the woman. And then I watched the video later on because the algorithm is all knowing and it knows everything I watch. And it showed a comparison of the two together, and it was like the perfect impression you've ever seen.
You should watch it.
I need
It's
to.
just an easy, like...
Yeah.
Okay, 2 more.
Okay.
I'm going to try and be quick.
Go on, you're fine.
I know this is a pretty unpopular opinion, but I hate insert name of program.
Yeah.
I was coming into it expecting it to be clever, witty humour that so many people were hyping it up for, and found it to be the opposite. The script was very much lacking in subtlety and wit, and it felt like the writers didn't have a wide enough vocabulary to put emphasis in the dialogue without resorting to using the word fuck. Sounds like us. It was so bad that I think I heard it being said. I think if I heard it being said in every other line of dialogue being spoken.
That's comedy?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, okay.
Another thing I hated about the show was the overuse of shock humour.
Comedy series. The Office? What is it?
Peep Show.
Oh, wow.
Awful. I can't believe that's the review. It's genius. Peep Show is fucking genius. Actually, in the leftovers that I mentioned earlier, in one of the early episodes, they spoiler alert. They don't reference Peep Show.
I was gonna say what?
They take this guy and they put a blindfold on him and they driving him out the city, and he's going to see this, like, what you can sort of imagine to be like a bit of an oracle.
Okay, yeah.
You imagine it's to get access to what's happened to the people they love or whatever.
Okay.
And when they turn up to the person who is doing the thing, it's Alan Johnson from Peep Show.
No.
And I was blown away because I can't not see him as Alan Johnson.
He owns that now.
When he plays anyone else, and it doesn't work for me.
I want to do some spreadsheets, Mark. I
You're
love
really
him.
looking at that spreadsheet.
I love him.
What I'm hearing is pour me, pour me, pour
Pour
me
me
another
another
drink. Little problem with Peep Show there. They show him in the first episode he's in drinking a glass of wine.
Ah.
Yeah. But he said
They've
put the
ruined it
bar down
now. Peep Show's
15 years
ruined.
ago.
It's not. I can't watch it now.
I'm
It's
gonna write
all
a
over.
1-star review. Right, okay,
that's
one
why I'm
more.
gonna write one.
Okay.
Okay.
It just leaves me stone cold. I admit I haven't watched much of it. But then why would I? I've never been remotely close to laughing. The acting is straight to DVD caliber.
Ooh.
It's the worst of all worlds. It lacks the punchlines of American comedy and lacks
Okay.
the realism of good British comedy.
Oh.
It isn't a scratch on, and it says another show that's similar to
What
it.
Pinterest is from
Well,
then?
I will give you a clue on this one.
Go on.
You fucking love it.
Oh.
That's why I picked it.
Oh. Keep reading. Is there more?
There's a certain type of person who enjoys the stuff that, and then it says the name of the production people.
Okay.
I don't want to knock them for being simple-minded.
Oh wow.
But that's what it is.
I am
It's what
simple-minded.
stupid people think intelligent stuff sounds like.
That's
It's boring.
that's me. That's the story of my life. I don't know then. Comedy.
But you love.
Oh, I love.
And we've already mentioned one of the main actors in this episode from something else.
Wait.
We have.
In a comedy. I don't know. That's gonna. Now I'm thinking back through my brain. Who have we talked about?
Doctor Who.
Doctor Who. Christopher Eccleston. What, he was in Doctor Who? We've talked about what?
Come on, the other person I've talked about who was in Doctor Who.
Oh God! Oh, is that the thick of it?
It is the thick of it.
Oh no, that's harsh.
That's very harsh.
That is harsh.
Because I know you love the thick of it.
Oh my God, Armando Iannucci, the writing of that is just because I've watched him through the years, man. I used to watch the Armando Iannucci show. If you ever get a chance on YouTube to watch clips of that, it is some of the best satire and parody you will ever see.
I couldn't find many 1-stars.
No,
that.
you would probably struggle. He used to work a lot with Chris Morris. He used to write loads with Chris Morris.
I mean, genius again.
Oh my God, that whole era of him and Steve Coogan and that whole team. Amazing.
So I picked ones there. It was weird that you brought Breaking Bad earlier because I was like, oh, that's...
Yeah, we literally just finished watching it.
What I realised was...
Glad I didn't say the ending.
Yeah.
That would have ruined it for you.
Because I don't actually know the ending.
No, you
should know it.
You've really, you've kept away from that well.
I just live in a tinfoil
cave.
house. Yeah.
Oh my God, did you say, sorry, just because this is just shooting the shit, you just shot some shit at me, now I've got to shoot it back. Did you see the other day, as a prank, some activist in Russia put out a message to schools saying that all teachers should wear tinfoil hats, make them, and get the kids to wear tinfoil hats in class. Stop the signals that are being sent over from NATO.
Oh, God.
He wanted to see who fell for it. And I think something like 12 out of the 25 schools or something he sent it to did it. And they all took pictures and took videos of themselves saying that they've done it.
Oh, wow.
Tinfoil hats.
Jesus.
NATO.
I saw something today.
You know what NATO is backwards? I like saying that to people just to confuse them when it means nothing.
OTAN.
Yeah. There you go.
A really funny joke that Frankie Boyle does is in Scotland, most people think NATO is a nickname for a bloke who lost a foot to diabetes.
God's sake.
NATO.
Nice.
And the audience take a second and then laugh, and he just goes, "Keep up."
Yeah, come on now.
I saw on Reddit today that
it's always an interesting place.
The Truman Show, they told this guy in Japan did an advert for someone to go on a show, and this guy volunteered to go on a show where he would be isolated in like a room for like as long as he could last to get some sort of prize at the end.
Yeah.
And he didn't realise that, like, and he was naked in this room, and he was just him in this room with a live feed camera, and they broadcast it to like millions of people. And he's come out, and the amount he made out of it was 64 grand, and he's in there for 15 months on his own. It reminded me of Old Boy.
Yeah.
Because there's a clip of him like staring into the camera. 15 months for 64 grand.
I mean,
But he
do
didn't know
the
that
pro rata on that.
he
It's not
didn't
great.
know that it was going to be broadcast to that many people. He thought it was like being recorded to then be put out as a show or
Oh my
something.
God,
I didn't read the
that
whole thing.
long.
I saw the picture and I was
What
like,
was
that's
he
like
in? What was it? Just a single room?
just in a room.
Oh my God, that's horrendous.
Yeah, it's really bad, isn't it? And on that note,
I saw one where, and it was on TikTok the other day because I basically live on it. There's a room that they built that some Microsoft guys built, and it's the most soundproof room in the world.
right?
And they have it in some sort of headquarters out in America, and the padding of it is so bizarre. The way they've lined up all these different shapes of padding around, and there's like slats of metal and sort of concrete behind it that soak up all the sound. Literally, you can like drop something, you can't even hear it in the room. It's bizarre. The decibels are like into the negatives. You just can't, the human ear can't pick it up. And they shut a reporter in there for a minute. Did you
Oh
hear about
no,
this? And
I've
she
seen
felt like she was going to go mad.
I've
She
seen
said
clips of people going into these most
rooms, yeah.
silent rooms, and you can like hear your
Your internal
like,
organs
your
going.
body.
You can. There's people say they can hear their blood pumping around.
Yeah,
Like
sends people crazy.
yeah, and they've said that if you last an hour in the room, there's a challenge. If you can go in, I mean, the longest anyone's lasted is like 2 or 3 minutes. I think. If you can last an hour, then you get $1 million or something. But
Oh
I
my
think you'd
God.
lose your mind.
Yeah, you would,
You'd
yeah.
come out as like screaming.
Like that 15 months of isolation for
Oh, that
one
is
person, like
hard.
that's gonna fuck you up.
Only for 64 grand.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
gonna say only 64 grand. If someone gave me that now, I'd be like, thanks,
yeah.
but not for that
No, no, no,
price. That's horrible.
no.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, we might do that soon. You know, if we really struggle for viewers,
It's
might just
live
put you in a
stream.
box. No, just you.
Oh,
Not me.
yeah.
Not me. Yeah, actually, we'll just both go in a box and just live stream.
Two separate boxes.
Live streaming until we get 20,000 subscribers. Please like me.
Have you watched the film Buried, Ryan Reynolds?
No, I've seen clips though where he is buried with a lighter.
I mean, if you've seen clips, you've seen the film.
I get the essence of the film, yeah.
That's it.
And he's got a phone in there, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've walked in and out when it's been on. And I thought, oh, this looks quite interesting. Is it any good? Is it one of those that middle of the road, but it's okay?
You need to see it at some point. It's an experience.
Yeah, I should watch it.
Yeah, just.
I do hate the idea of that though. I get very claustrophobic about it.
The film is incredibly claustrophobic.
It's the weight as well of the earth on top that would freak me out.
You see these videos of people on YouTube, man, going into these caves and shit.
The cave. What do they call them? Potholing or something, isn't it called?
Whatever it is.
And they go in there like crawling through these small spaces. No, thank you.
I can't even watch it.
No, it's awful.
Yeah.
I would have a panic attack. At that point,
yeah.
I would literally, I think, stop breathing or breathing that fast that I would eventually stop breathing.
I mean, you have to control your breathing in that situation.
I couldn't do it. It would freak me out. I would need to just be above ground at that point. I have a serious problem with being up there, and I have a serious problem with being under there. Just stick me there. It's fine. Just terraformer, please. Just straight on there. Thank you. If I was supposed to be in there, I would have been given wings.
That's very true.
And if I was supposed to be under the ground, I would have a big nose like a cute little mole. It goes like this.
Or be dead.
Or be dead.
So we'll wrap it up there.
So I went dark.
Yeah,
I think we're done.
I was gonna ask you about like music and stuff. Tyler the Creator's just created a new album, and
I've been listening to anything new. I've been listening to all oldies.
He's put a video out of like him making the album, which you'll really like.
Okay.
I think you should.
Yeah, I like that sort of stuff. I love that. Tyler the Creator is always interesting to watch.
Yeah, he's great.
He's always great for content.
When he went on Flex's show and did that freestyle where he was exchanged the typical kind of rap stuff about women for men.
Okay, no, I haven't seen that.
Oh God,
because
the people don't know he's going to do it.
No,
he's just talking about being gay, but like in a way that throws the host really throws because he doesn't expect it, but he acts so serious.
It's
just
so
like
good though.
He's just listening to the beat like that, and then just freestyle it. It's genius
because
he just flips the whole rap game on its head.
Oh, 100%.
But yeah, I was.
He's a very different character to what you would normally see.
There's moments in it where he's like he's just in the studio and he's just like bomb 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 bomb, and he just makes this noise, and then it just cuts to when they record it with someone with like a fucking trombone just doing exactly what he came up with in his head. Yeah, genius.
I just watching that creativity brings me joy.
Yeah.
Like, I love it. It gives me a buzz.
Yeah, because
Like, I get goosebumps and shit watching that
yeah,
sort
'cause
of stuff.
you get
Like,
to see behind the veil. Like
and then you see it after, and you're like,
remember,
oh
like,
shit.
back in the day when Linkin Park and Jay-Z did their Collision Course album.
Yes, yeah.
There's videos of them making that,
Okay,
and
because
like
that
it's
was
just
crazy
great.
collaboration.
Yeah,
Back
and
in
like
the day.
there's videos back in the day of like Rick Rubin and Jay-Z in the studio together
Classic.
making like 99 Problems for the
Mm-hmm.
first time. Jay-Z doesn't write anything down; he just goes in and just
yeah.
amazing. But
Amazing.
yeah,
Some of the best stuff's made.
we'll save more time for other media outlets next time, other
Yes.
than film and TV.
But that's
yeah.
mostly been my week has been consumed by the film and TV, to be honest. Film, TV, sciatica, parking ticket.
Yeah,
Great. Diazepam.
that helps with the sciatica and the parking ticket.
Actually, talking sponsors, Diazepam. And the what, sorry?
I was going to say it helps with the parking ticket as well as the sciatica.
The Diazepam did, actually.
Yeah, you just go, well, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, parking ticket, what?
Yeah, who cares?
Warm and fuzzy.
But yeah,
That's what the advert should be. Just a little jingle.
Well,
They
we
do
don't
that in
have
America.
that.
In America, yeah.
I know.
They
Well, I
advertise
started
it.
watching American news
Of course.
channels
Did you get
during
the
yeah.
Did you get the commercials?
Mate,
I need
every
to
other
watch the
one's for a medical thing.
Oh, and every 30 seconds they'll have commercial break.
And just I've said we're going to finish a few times with it, but
shoot the shit. It's fine.
I saw. So I was flicking between Fox and CNN to try and get both sides, right? And our friend Jack was in America.
Yes, okay.
At the
Oh,
time.
wow. Okay, what great place and time to be
He
there.
went to Harris's rally
Did
on the
he?
night before the election because
No
he was
way.
in the swing state at the time because he went to watch an NFL game.
Buzzing.
And he said it was like a sporting event.
Man,
He said it was just
wild.
like nothing else he'd ever seen.
They treat it like it's a whole new world.
But what I couldn't believe was in this country when there's an election coming up, you get a bit of digging at the other, but more like this is what we're going to do.
Yeah.
And it'll be filmed like a bit black and white and a bit sepia because, this is what the Tories have done. And then it all goes bright. But fucking hell, mate. This one on Fox, they played like...
People tag me in them Facebook. Jesus.
No.
What year are we in? TikTok. Send me them. Some of them are wild.
I couldn't believe it.
I saw a guy with a flamethrower on one of them in, I think it was Missouri, and he was he was up for election in Missouri, and he was like burning stuff.
Well, this was
they
one
didn't want 'cause
directly.
it was woke.
Oh God,
It was wild.
This was one directly just about not voting for Harris.
Okay, brilliant.
From Trump.
Yeah, okay.
And it was like I couldn't believe what I was seeing.
It's like parody, right? Aren't they? Like satire.
I couldn't believe how personal it was.
It's brutal.
Really unbelievable.
Brutal. Yeah.
So yeah,
amazing. Some of the commercials you see on American TV, man, I'm not joking, are wild. They send me them on TikTok, and I used to use them in a lot of old clips. Especially medical stuff.
Yeah.
Like just antidepressants. And then like when it gets to the side effects, they'll say if you experience any of, and they'll say it about 400 miles per hour.
Yeah.
But some of the, I'm pretty sure at one point I'm like, did I just hear brain tumor in there? And it's like, what? Did I hear seizures? What? Eyes melting? What?
Yeah.
Yeah. And they're just like, you can call your pharmacist now.
I know.
To get X-Fol.
Like plans for like you pay so much a month and then you still have to pay for your drugs on
top. Get addicted to opioids.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Well, there was that amazing series years ago about, was it called Dope Sick or whatever it was called?
Yeah, wasn't that Michael Keaton?
There was two series.
Dope Sick with Michael Keaton was the doctor, wasn't he? I believe, or some sort of clinician involved in it.
I don't think I watched Dope Sick. I watched the other one.
Oh, okay.
A family that sold opioids.
Oh, right, okay.
And it was Matthew Broderick.
Okay.
Was the main guy, I think.
I don't know what that was called. I
Is
don't
that his
know if
name?
I've seen that.
Yeah. Anyway.
Matthew Broderick. Do you know he killed someone once?
Oh God.
Take the tone down. He was in this country, I believe. Ireland. I think he was in Ireland filming. And you know the woman out of Dirty Dancing?
Yeah.
Who gets put in the corner?
No
one puts her in the corner. They were driving. They were on a film set. They were filming something. I can't remember what film. And he was driving late night, and I think he just came around a corner and just forgot because he was so used to driving on the other side and drove on the other side and hit someone. They killed him.
Oh God.
But got let off.
I mean, is this Is this all public knowledge?
Yeah, yeah, man.
Okay.
This is out there in the ethos.
We
Yeah,
can
I don't
say
know
this.
but yeah, there's no outstanding legal case. He got
Okay.
let off, and yeah, I mean, she apparently from the stories about it, she never really got over it. She never really acted again after that much. She never really did anything. She sort of removed herself quite a lot from public eye after that. But
Herself in
Matthew
the
Broderick
corner.
launched himself forwards. It's like, here I am.
Well, yeah, he's still
Here
doing.
I am, Godzilla.
Wow.
That was the worst iteration of Godzilla. Have you seen that version?
No.
Oh, fuck me. Don't.
Okay, I won't.
Anyway,
Yeah,
it's a nice
November.
note to finish on.
November wrapped up. If anyone's got any films they want us to review, it's after that.
Pay us, and we will.
Yeah.
Give us your money.
Have a look in the description.
No, but in all fairness, if they do, like, you know, we have all these Patreons and things, don't we?
Yeah.
If they do go and give to that, it does help with obviously things like equipment. You know,
we could end up not having to have wires and these things at some point.
yes, exactly. Hanging out there.
Chairs.
I can actually buy some proper chairs. I can actually buy some proper clothes. I can get a haircut. I can prune myself a bit. I can buy a razor. I can go to the gym a bit more because I'll get a better membership and I'll lose a bit of weight. Just please, just help me be a better person. No, but it does help us create, a better podcast, which gives you guys obviously a better experience.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
So the first thing to do is like and subscribe, because this is the YouTube thing.
Remember to like and subscribe.
Smash the like button.
Smash the like button. You can do that on your keyboard though.
Smash the like button, subscribe.
Just hover the mouse pad over there and then just smash it. As I did that, really hurt my triceps and lats then when I did that.
There you go. You pay us and you can get some protein.
Yes. Get some protein powder to fuel my muscle. I need aminos.
Not ammonia.
No, aminos, not ammonia.
Yeah.
I don't need more ammonia. I've got enough of that over there.
Yeah, I can still smell it.
Thanks, Eddie.
But yeah,
I'm still smelling Eddie now.
Oh God.
Strong.
Like, subscribe,
smash like.
Have a look in the show's kind of description.
Go through the playlist
and then you've got
well.
Go back to the old stuff and suggest stuff for the next episode.
And listen to us on Spotify. We're everywhere now.
We are.
We're infecting the internet like a dirty, dirty disease. And soon we'll be everywhere and you won't be able to escape us.
Exactly. Right. Well, we'll see you next month.
You will. Goodbye.